Thank you. Thank you. You're a beautiful crowd.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Comedy Cellar Tuesdays with me, Dave Juskow, and Mike Suarez. We are unfortunately not in studio today all together, but we are here, and we are queer, and get used to it. And we are virtual today on our beautiful YouTube video cast show here, and of course, it is Oscar Sunday coming up, and that means let me introduce you to the panel regulars you know so well from, of course, the Liza Outlives and Eliza Minnelli enthusiast of all time. Please welcome Scott Gorenstein, everybody.
Hi, Dave. We have 2 more days left of Liza Minnelli in her 70s because, as you well know, you're always talking about it, her big 80th birthday is coming up on Thursday.
Wow.
So, birthday to Liza Minnelli.
Yes, happy birthday to Liza Minnelli, of course. And also, of course, joining us from either, I guess, Sesame Street or my favorite, the World Science Festival. Yeah, there he is. Memo Salazar, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, Memo.
Nice to see y'all again. It's very exciting.
All right. What are the plans for Liza's 80th? I'm sure she has something planned. What are you planning? Let me put it this way then. What time should I be over?
No, honestly, you're more than welcome. I'm having some people over that night to celebrate. I've ordered a cake, flowers. We're having a little thing. So yeah, Dave, you should totally come on. It's Thursday for dinner. You're more than welcome.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, are you what are you going to show Liza with a Z or something? Like, are you going to?
I mean, obviously her music's playing, but her music's always playing. No, I'm having dinner. I'm having some friends over for dinner.
Oh, how fun! And will there be girls? I'm kidding. Listen, I kid. Anyway, that really sounds like a lot of fun. I'm lecturing at my mother's house that day, ironically, about Liza Minnelli.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I'm lecturing about Broadway, and she comes up in this particular lecture. Her mother, of course, and all that kind of. I play her mother singing "Embraceable You."
Oh, so it's not about Broadway, because shooting was
no, but it is about Broadway. What it is because I believe it's a Gershwin tune that because this is the starting of Broadway. That is from the gal. What is it?
Fascinating.
It's from like a 1920s musical that the Gershwins wrote, and the
Girl Crazy.
Yeah, Girl Crazy.
Right.
And I knew you would know, so that's why I wanted to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
And so I say, oh, and you might remember this one stayed over from it, and it's Embraceable You. Before we get to Oklahoma, we got to Showboat, which kind of made the map, and then Oklahoma,
right.
which, as you know, made the modern musical today. But all these shows before it, even with Gershwins and people like that, had some leftover songs in it that were spectacular that stayed through the ages. And of course, any chance which I know you can understand, that I get to play Judy or Liza singing one of these songs.
Thank you.
Is what I do for the elderly.
And for me. Just be sure to mention that Liza has 4 Tonys, if you would. Okay.
For what? Oh, Tonys.
Yes.
Yes.
Tony Awards.
Yes, and well, I will be mentioning that as her birthday today. So I mean Thursday.
Yeah,
day.
That's incredible.
And Oklahoma ties into our Oscar night, so that's exciting.
How is that?
I guess you didn't see Blue Moon.
No, I haven't seen anything. That's the thing, you guys. I have seen Nothing. That's right. Blue Moon totally turns into the what I'm talking about. Lorenz Hart is what I'm talking about this week in the lecture. Ironically, I have seen nothing. I mean, this is the worst Oscars I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. Nothing is interests me. Even now that I know what Blue Moon is about, I would see that. Maybe I'll see Sinners, but I'm not
shocked.
You just lost your 3 viewers, so
yeah.
No, but Dave, you of all people.
I'm not interested this year. I just don't like any of the nominations. There's nothing I was like jonesing to see besides
Dave,
maybe Party Supreme.
We don't see the movies because we want to or we don't want to. We see the movies because we have this job to do with.
No, I know, but sometimes
here's your civic responsibility. It's true.
Well, let's see. It's like it's a guessing game anyway. I mean, I don't think anybody really has an edge on anything this year. So,
well, just so you know, I did my due diligence and watched every single movie I could, which was
I know. So. Memo invited me to the screening or in the movie theater of all the live action shorts. You went?
Yeah, wow. It was good. Yeah.
Well, that's why I love having you guys on. So you'll take responsibility, and I'll just do Mike and I will do the guessing. And speaking of Mike, let's say get well to Mike. That's the reason we're here today. He's very, very sick, and that's why at least we're doing it remotely. So, Mike, I hope you get better.
Thank you.
Hey, actually, for Mike, I think you usually put up the categories on the screen. Are we able to do that?
I'm doing that. I'm going to do it right now. So, Mike, I'm going to actually, let's get the show started. I'm going to share my screen right now. Can you see? Oh, wait, I think I need to do this. Everybody can see?
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh, yeah, Diane Keaton.
Right. Well, I just want to make sure you can see everything.
Yep.
Okay. Now, the last 3 years, here are the winners.
Oh, really?
Me in 2023-24. Scott won 2025. That's last year. So you guys have a lot of catching up to do. Memo, well, we know how Memo votes.
I vote with my heart.
He will always lose. We'd like to see Mike pick up a win or the audience. So that's our Alicia Silverstone photo we would have. And of course, there's our go-to photo before we begin with Scotty.
That's my driver's license. Dave, that's my driver's license.
Is it? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we begin with Best Short Film Live Action, which Memo has seen. I will read the descriptions for you in this particular category, since none of us besides Memo understands. We have Butcher's Stain, A Friend of Dorothy, The Singers, Jane Austen's period drama, and Three Guys Naked from the Waist Down. No, wait a minute, that's not right. Three Guys Naked from the Waist Down. Scotty, what's Three Guys Naked from the Waist Down?
That's a good time. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That was an old off-Broadway play, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's your dream, but that's not the movie.
Oh, it's two people exchanging saliva. I apologize. Okay, sorry about that. This is a comedy show. Okay, Butcher's Stain. Samir, an Arab-Israeli butcher in a Tel Aviv supermarket, falsely accused of tearing down hostage posters. Good times. A Friend of Dorothy, an unexpected tender friendship between a lonely elderly woman and her teenage neighbor, JJ, who bond over literature and theater. Oy. Jane Austen's period drama. In the middle of a long-awaited marriage proposal, Miss Estrogina Talbot gets her period. Her suitor, Mr. Dickley, mistakes the blood for an injury. Oh, my goodness. The Singers, a group of downtrodden patrons who, through an impromptu soul-bearing singing contest, find connection and escape their loneliness. And this two people exchanging saliva set in a dystopian, did they get that right? Dystopian society where kissing is a capital crime and physical intimacy is forbidden. It follows a woman, Angine, and her infatuation with a young sales girl. Oh, I didn't know it was two girls. He's exploring themes of repressed desire. These are the choices we have. I guess we can begin with Memo, who's seen all of these films. Tell us your favorite, but then tell us what you think will win.
Well, actually, you're lucky because in this category, they're both the same. I think The Singers is going to win. So, like, I think so. Two People Exchanging Saliva is super long. It's very stylish, and I can see that being a popular favorite. But it's just it gets boring after a while, even though it's very clever in many ways. The Jane Austen one's hilarious because it's a parody of Jane Austen, but like she gets her period. It's pretty funny. What You're Saying is serious. It's very good. It's very like it's what you would expect. And A Friend of Dorothy was cute. But The Singers, like, not only is it so well done, it really moves you, and it's on Netflix, so I feel like that's a big plus because more people are going to watch it just because it's on Netflix. So my gut is The Singers.
Scotty?
Okay, so does everybody know why I have to say Friend of Dorothy?
Yes.
Yes.
But
There you
but-
go.
but
All right,
that's
so obviously it's a fantastic title because it was a euphemism for saying gay many years ago.
Right.
You know, being Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. So
yes, it's in the movie Clueless, of course.
yeah, I'm going with Friend of Dorothy.
You're going with Friend of Dorothy.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. Hey, Mike, do you want to play? Or you go okay?
Yeah, I can say things. I'll go with The Singers.
You'll go with The Singers too. Well, I'll tell you something. I am going to go with The Singers as well. I will tell you that Two People Exchanging Saliva is the favorite, but it's still an underdog. Only because Two People Exchanging Saliva won in like a couple of it won the BAFTA awards and stuff. But I like Memo's idea. I like that it's plus money, and I would take a chance on that. So the three of us are going to go with The Singers. Scotty stands alone on just, of course, he's pulling the Memo this year.
He is.
He's going with his heart.
Okay, but
Jane
also
Austen would've-
I can't remember. Dorothy was favored by either Gold Derby or the Hollywood Reporter. I can't
That
remember.
is in third place as far as I've seen, but
okay.
maybe things have made a move since 2 days ago.
Maybe.
Here we have Best Documentary Short, All the Empty Rooms, Children No More Where and Are Gone, Perfect Strangers, Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud, and The Devil is Busy.
Yeah, it's a documentary about the 80s sitcom. That's good.
Well, yeah.
I love
Is that wait? That's not the real. All right, no, it's perfectly.
That's
I
great.
can't help myself. It's like it comes to me like Perfect
Perfect
Strangers.
Strangers. I was trying to explain the TV show Perfect Strangers to someone the other day.
You can't explain that. Brilliant.
I was like, Dave, you'll remember this. What night was it on TV?
Oh, it was Friday nights. It was on TGIF.
I think it was on TGIF. No, this was before.
I think it started Tuesday. No.
I thought it was on
it was-
TGIF because the spinoff was the Urkel show, Family Matters.
Urkel started on Perfect Strangers.
Not Urkel, but his mom.
Oh.
I believe was an elevator operator or something like that in Perfect Strangers. And
Harriet was the elevator operator on that show.
I was correct.
Harriet was there, but it started off on Tuesdays, then moved to Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, so
Oh.
you're right. You're right. You said
I thought it was
Tuesdays.
a weekend.
No, but you were right. But I got it mixed up with Family Matters because then because
Yeah.
that was a TGIF staple with Urkel. Anyway, here we go. All the Empty Rooms. Following CBS News correspondent Steve Hartman and photographer Lou Bopp as they visit the homes of children killed in U.S. school shootings. Can't they just make some comedies for documentaries? Armed with only a camera, the life and death of Brent Renaud, the life of the first American journalist killed in the Ukraine war, directed by his brother Craig. The Devil is Busy, a day-long journey with Tracy, the determined head of security at a women's healthcare clinic in Atlanta, Georgia, as she works to ensure the safety of women seeking abortions in the face of new restrictions and persistent protests. Perfectly Estrangeness follow three donkeys, Palomo, Ruperto, and Palea, as they discover an abandoned astronomical observatory in the Chilean desert, and then Children No More Where and Are Gone. Remember, did you see these? What?
All these have one that sounds fake.
Right? Exactly. Mike or Memo, did you see these as well?
No, I tried. I saw like I didn't. Not really. I think All the Empty Rooms is the one just because of the school shootings. It seemed like it's just gonna win. That's
Or you
my
think
gut.
it's going to win?
Yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going with Empty Rooms, but I think that was on one of the streamers because I saw it a while ago.
Yeah, that's another reason. It is on a streamer, so that seems to give these short films.
But Memo, did you see that one?
I didn't actually see it. No.
Okay, because I kept waiting for something else in this movie that is only half an hour. But
Mike, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with the donkeys.
Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to go with that one too. But crap, I really want to go with that one. That doesn't even have a chance.
Why wasn't that called The Three Amigos?
Oh, you're so right. That would have been so much. Well, I guess because there already is a movie called that. But I'm going to go with All the Empty Rooms too. It is the odds-on favorite, and that's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty. That's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy shit. Let's go on to something more fun, like best animated short, and hope for the best. What do we have here? Butterfly, Retirement Plan, Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, and the animated version of Hannah and Her Sisters. It's fantastic. I watched television today. That's what he's saying there in that photo. I watched television. Can you imagine the mind of someone watching wrestling?
Wait, what is that image actually from?
What is what? The
The
photo?
Hannah and Her Sisters image. That's hilarious.
That's from Hannah and Her Sisters. I just
That's
made
from-
it into animation.
Oh, you like?
Yeah. Can you imagine? And they need money. All screaming about Jesus. Jesus was coming back. You know, if Jesus came back and saw what was going on, he'd never stop throwing up. Does anybody have their TV on in the background? Or
I think
something?
there's some noise coming from Scott's.
oh, I'll go to mute. It's the window open.
Okay, so Butterfly, let's go to the it's called The Three Sisters. Okay. It was God, I'm an idiot. Butterfly, the biographical poignant story of Alfred Nakachi, a Jewish Olympic swimmer who survived Auschwitz. Forever Green, an orphan bear cub who finds a father figure in a nurturing evergreen tree. The Girl Who Cried Pearls, a poor young man in early 20th century Montreal who falls for a girl whose tears turn into valuable pearls. As he sells them to a greedy pawnbroker, he is forced to choose between his love and his obsession with fortune. Retirement Plan, a middle-aged man's bittersweet, humorous fantasies about finally having time to pursue hobbies, fix his life, and find joy in retirement. I find none of that funny. The Three Sisters, three elderly sisters living lonely, isolated lives in separate houses on a remote island. Their monotonous routine is disrupted when they are forced to rent out one of their homes to a visitor. Always hilarious. Memo, have you seen these?
I have seen all of them. Yes.
All right, then give it to us.
All right. Yeah. Well, okay. I'll say I like Three Sisters and Retirement Plan the best because they were just funny. But and Girl Who Cried Pearls is super slick and gorgeously made. So I feel like that might be the winner. But I'm gonna go with Butterfly because it is a Holocaust thing, and you know Hollywood, they love that. So, and it is a good film. It was really well done. So I feel like Butterfly is the one.
Scott?
Yeah, I'm going with Butterfly as well.
Okay. Mike?
I'm gonna go with Forever Green.
All right. I will also go with Butterfly, as it is the odds-on favorite. And
Like, do you know something we don't know, or is it just like you like that one?
They usually pick the dog shit one.
He's right, you know. You could make a move like you Memo said with the Girl Who Cried Pearls. That seems to be the next interesting one. So I don't know. I might make a wager on that when I get to New Jersey, as you're allowed to do. So here we have the best international feature, or really just best film, but made somewhere else. It was just an accident. Sentimental Value, which feels like that should be under best film. I've seen a lot of that. The Secret Agent, Sirat. Did I get that right, Memo?
Yeah, Surat. Yeah.
And the voice of Hind Rajab. So from France, we have It Was Just an Accident. In Iran, a man bumps into the man he believes to be his former torturer. However, faced with this person who fiercely denies having been his tormentor, doubt sets in. The secret agent from Brazil, Armando, a technology expert fleeing persecution during 77 Brazilian military dictatorship. Interesting. That's nominated for a lot of stuff, and possibly that guy is nominated for Best Actor. I can't remember.
Yep.
Sentimental Value, which is all over the place, from Norway, a drama exploring family trauma, loss, and reconciliation, focusing on two sisters, Nora and Agnes, navigating their relationship with their long estranged narcissistic filmmaker father, Gustav, who returns to cast Nora in a film based on their lives. Sarat, a father and his young son searching for his missing daughter in the Moroccan desert, and the voice of Hind Rajab from Tunisia. Those are things. I'm just going to go first. I'm picking the Sentimental Value because it's just all over the place. Like, it's going to win something. It's like that Flow from last year, that cat movie that, was best animated and best something else and best international. Usually that kind of thing, once in a while, it just ends up winning. So I'm going to pick that. Scotty, I don't know what it is. Either your sound it's like we can hear the outside, or right, Mike? It's a little distracting.
Yeah, just the
When you're not
background.
talking.
Okay, after this category, I'm going to go over and close the window. Okay, I'm going with Sentimental Value, one of the best films I've seen this
Oh,
year.
you've seen it. Okay.
A love letter to people who make movies.
Oh, cool. All right. Memo?
All of these movies are amazing. Like, all 5 of these movies are.
You've seen them all?
I've seen them all. They're all incredible.
Wow.
My favorite, I don't even know if I can pick a favorite. They're all so good. And Sentimental Value, you guys are right. Like, it's all over the place. It's very Ingmar Bergman. But I feel like the winner is going to be The Secret Agent.
Wow.
It's like a Tarantino film. If Tarantino was more mature and lived in Brazil, it's like slow paced, and it's so, like, the mood and the vibe of it is so good. I feel like it's like a Hollywood type movie. It's like an ensemble cast. Like, I feel like this is the kind of movie Hollywood would really love. Whereas Sentimental Value is amazing and brilliant, but it's less fun in Hollywood. I don't know. I kind of feel like Secret Agent might eke it out, but that's my gut.
Yeah, Mike, what do you think?
Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value. So Memo going off book. Now Memo's making me think I should take Secret Agent. It is Sentimental. Well, I mean, Sentimental Value won the Golden Globe.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It could win a lot of things, but yeah.
It won the Grand Prix at Cannes, right?
I don't know.
Now I'm blank.
All right, best documentary feature, more fun and games. Actually, we have The Alabama Solution, Cutting Through Rocks, Come See Me in the Good Light, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and The Perfect Neighbor. And The Alabama Solution, directed by a friend, Andrew Jarecki, who we could actually have on this show, if indeed he were to win or lose, which would be good. That exposes brutal, deadly conditions inside Alabama prisons, using illicit cell phone footage and testimonies from incarcerated leaders like Kinetic Justice. The film documents overcrowding, corruption, and systematic violence. Come See Me in the Good Light, actually produced by Tig Notaro, that intimately chronicles the final year of life for acclaimed poet Andrea Gibson alongside their partner Megan Falley. Cutting Through Rocks, Sarah Shaverdi, the first female. Mike, what is that noise? Is it really Scott?
Yeah, it's just his background.
It's just your background, Scott. It's like
What's that mean?
Your speaker.
Oh, it's like a fan or something. What, Mike? What should I do?
You have the background noise turned on already. Like, I'm not sure, honestly.
It's a little distracting. That's all. So the first female counselor in her Iranian village challenges tradition by teaching girls to ride motorcycles and fighting child marriage despite doubts. Mr. Nobody Against Putin, a Russian teacher secretly documents his school becoming a war recruitment center during the Ukraine invasion, revealing the ethical dilemmas educators face with propaganda and militarization. And The Perfect Neighbor, the 2023 killing of A.J. Owens, a black mother of 4 by her white neighbor Susan Lawrence in Ocala, Florida, comprised almost entirely of police body cam footage. The film highlights how racial prejudice, escalating neighborhood disputes, and stand your ground laws led to a fatal shooting over children playing outside. So, again, I have 2 people I know very well in this category, which is very exciting. But Memo, you've probably seen all these, so why don't we begin with you?
I have. They're all very good. Yeah. I mean, Perfect Neighbors seems like in some ways it's very timely, so I could see that winning. Alabama Solution was great, but I was thinking Perfect Neighbor. But then the more I think about it, the Putin one has a lot. It's like it's a more fun documentary. It's kind of Michael Moore-ish. You know, there's like a little humor, and also who doesn't love hating on Putin? And so I feel like that might win it. So I'm going to go with the Putin one.
What do you think, Mr. Gorenstein?
Okay, but what you're leaving out, and I'm going with Perfect Neighbor, is that Perfect Neighbor is so different. The entire movie is made up of body cam footage. The entire story is shown only using officers' body cam footage, I guess, except for the stuff in the courtroom at the very end. It's fantastic. So,
yeah.
Mike.
Although you should keep in mind last year's short documentary, there was one that was all body cam footage as well called Incident, and that didn't seem to matter. But you're right. It's amazing. It is amazing.
I just couldn't believe how much they crafted this whole story, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Mike, what are your thoughts?
Perfect Neighbor.
Perfect Neighbor. I'm going to go also with Mr. Nobody Against Putin. That is not the odds-on favorite, but I agree with Memo that there's something about that might be quite interesting to the voters. And now we go to Best Original Song. We have the song from Sinners, I Lied to You. None of these songs I've ever heard except for the K-pop Demon Hunters. My goodness. Golden, Dear Me by Diane Warren, up here again. Always the Bridesmaid, Never the Bride, Sweet Dreams of Joy from whatever movie that is, and Train Dreams, Nick Cave and Bryce Dessner. I don't know, called Train Dreams. I can just tell you right now, there's not any way I'm not going with that K-pop Demon Hunter song. That is a phenomenon that holy shit is all I can say. It's huge. So I'm gonna
I mean, one of the most popular songs probably in the past 10 years. So
yeah, right. That like everyone actually knows it. You know, there's so many originals.
Yeah.
Remember when original songs we used to know all of them?
Okay, but this is, by the way, just like I just want to be on the record. I'm picking it, but it's an awful song. But
I like it. I like it a
that's
lot.
music today.
But is it better or worse than the Lego song? The
Everything is awesome.
Yeah,
That's a great one too. It's up there. I know it's not your guys' cup of tea, but I love it. Memo, what do you think?
yeah. I don't know how you could not pick the Demon Hunter one. It seems obvious.
And Mike?
Demon Hunter.
Yeah. Oh boy, that poor Diane Warren. It's actually a movie about Diane Warren, and she's still not going to win, because that's the problem. I really feel like this would have been her year. I mean, you're having a song from a documentary about Diane Warren, right? I think that's what it's about. And
No, I
win.
No, I think she's only going to win when it's a top, 10 hit or something.
Well, that's clearly never going to happen. She doesn't write songs like that anymore. But her time was the 80s, 40 years ago. But no, it's just interesting. That's when you got to be sitting at home. Well, what do I got to do? I mean, but it's like you just got unlucky.
Dave, she practically says that out loud each year when she loses.
I know. But this time it's in a movie about her. It's not like for somebody else. It's like this should have been the year. And then this monster hit that is worldwide phenomenon. In fact, if they didn't give it, people would question the Oscars' integrity. It's that huge. And I think everybody realizes that. So we move on to, Best Original Score. That we have Sinners, Frankenstein, Hamnet, which is a stupid name, One Battle After Another, and Bogonia. Is that what that stupid thing is called?
Begonia.
Even though
By the way, Dave, you would love that movie.
I would, because I did enjoy, what's his name?
It's Emma Stone.
I don't like Emma Stone anymore. I'm done with her.
Oh, that was
But
quick.
I certainly loved last year's movie, Poor Things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's it's the same dude. It's Yorgos.
I know, yeah. I'd probably check. I mean, I find her attractive, but she doesn't look attractive in this one, so then I'm out. Now,
Good
I
luck.
just think you would like the movie. I'm just going to start, guys. I'm going with Sinners on this one.
Sinners, that is the overwhelming favorite. Memo?
Yeah, all these movies are going to start fighting each other for the different categories, but Sinners is all about music and the history of Black music all the way from Africa to the blues. So how do you not, if it's going to win anything, it's got to win this. I think it'll win a lot of things, but it's literally about this. The score is really good. So yeah, I'm going with Sinners.
Mike?
I'll go with Sinners.
Yep. All right.
Categories.
All in that. Oh, and then we have to look. Mike, you have to tell me what everybody in the chat room is picking at some point.
That's the first one.
Oh, that's the first one? Okay, I just noticed. All right, so I'll go with
all of these choices suck, says A Week Late. But that was not for this one, for the song.
Is that Catalina?
Yeah.
I can't see this time because it's too big. Here, maybe I can if I move this up a little bit. Okay. And thank you, Catalina, for agreeing with me. Here we go. Best visual effects. This should weed out some people here. We have Avatar, F1, Jurassic World, The Lost Boys, and Sinners.
Wait, which is the one that Lost Boys is substituting? I can't.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
The Lost Bus. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
It should have done Magic School Bus.
So, best visual effects. Would there be any place in the world where you don't give it to James Cameron?
Right.
Are we all saying that, or no?
I'm with you, so you can put me down for Avatar.
What about you, Memo?
Yeah, I think I didn't watch it and I have no interest, but how could it not be Avatar, right?
Mike?
Yeah, I think Avatar is the only one. I didn't see Lost World, but the same dinosaurs, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. A Week Late says, I don't like it, but Avatar will win this. Yeah, I mean, the guys.
I love how we started this podcast with Memo saying, I have seen every movie in every category. And
no.
There's certain things, certain movies
He doesn't see the biggies. He only sees the smaller ones.
No, I watched all 10 of the nominated movies for Best Picture.
Have?
And stuff. Yeah, yeah. I did my homework. But yeah, I can't I can't sit there and watch Jurassic World. Give me a break.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
I'm with you. I get it.
Neither did most people.
Yeah, exactly. Best sound, we have Frankenstein, F1, Surat, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. All these come around the same ones over and over again after this. Best sound, Memo.
All right, I know F1 is probably the big one. Or Sinners. So I saw Surat in the theater and it was amazing sound design. I mean, it was incredible. So I feel like if it's going to win anything, it'll win Best. I feel like that's the underdog is Best Sound. It was amazing. It was just, you have to hear it in a theater. It's all about, it's like rave culture in the desert, and you are just hearing this landscape in a beautiful way. So that's mine. It's the underdog, but that's mine.
Scott, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to go with F1. This is my trying to spread the treasure around. So, and I think this is the only one where I picked F1.
Mike?
I'm gonna go with Sinners. Oh, I like Barry's.
Catalina went with the 2. I'm going with F1 as well. It's the overwhelming favorite and one at the BAFTAs. So a lot of those race car movies always seem to win Best Sound, so it makes a lot of sense. Best makeup and hairstyling. always a favorite. We have Frankenstein and Sinners, The Ugly Stepsister, Cuckoo, and I just put that's why I put the Hulk up there. What is it called? Smashing something.
Oh, the Smashing Machine,
The
right?
Smashing Machine with that super hot girl just sitting there. I don't think that's Emily Blunt, but if
No,
it
it's Dwayne
is,
Johnson.
who is it?
Dwayne Johnson.
No,
Yeah.
the girl next to him.
Yeah, The Rock. That's The Rock.
It is.
No,
He's trans.
no, I don't remember her name, but
That
yeah.
girl's so pretty. Anyway, best makeup and hairstyling. Scott, you want to go first?
Yeah, hold on. I just had this in front of me. Makeup, I'm doing Frankenstein. This is one of my spread the wealth categories.
Okay. Memo.
Yeah, I'm with Scotty. I think it's pronounced Frankenstein, Scotty.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Noted.
I'm also going to go with Frankenstein into the overwhelming favorite. The overwhelming favorite. Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, Frankenstein. I don't think anyone's gonna vote for The Rock.
I mean, I will say I did see the Smashing Machine, and it was really well done. Like, if you want to talk about good makeup, it really, but it's a more subtle. You know, it's hard to compete with Frankenstein.
Yeah. I feel like Frankenstein shouldn't count. You know,
Yeah.
it's like made to win best makeup and hairstyling. You know, it should go with something else, it seems. But
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, we move on to the brand new category, which I can't believe I gave you a ballot without it. I mean, the ballots I was looking for were ones that had the names of the people for best screenplay and stuff. Like I wanted a more detailed one, and then I gave you the one without the brand new category. There hasn't been a brand new category at the Oscars since 2001, when they made the best animated feature a brand new category, and Shrek was the first winner. But this year we have the best casting and our first taste of Timothy Chalamet. We have The Secret Agent, Marty Supreme, Stupid Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. Best casting. Scott, with all your background noise, maybe you should go first.
Yeah, okay. So I was originally going to go with Marty Supreme because there was so much noise around
You
the
were? What?
casting around Marty Supreme. But I really don't think that people give a shit about Kevin O'Leary. So casting. I'm with Sinners on this one.
Okay. Memo?
Yeah, 4 out of 5 of these movies have huge ensemble casts and really good ones. Like, other than Hamnet, like the other 4, you could make an argument in any year that they would be best cast. And Marty Supreme was great. Like, the casting was great. And, and The Secret Agent, amazing casting. But I feel like Sinners is going to get it.
Mike, do you feel similar?
I think Sinners. Yeah.
Yeah, who's just saying his speakers are picking up Dave's echo, asking him to put on headphones or lower his speaker volume. That's what it is. Talking to you, Scotty. The audience is talking to you.
This is our tech support.
Because I can hear myself on his speakers. Anyway, Mike, did you say Sinners as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all on board with that. All right. Now we go to best film editing. We have Stephen Marone from from F1, Ronald Bronstein and Josh Safdie from Marty Supreme, Oliver, but what the fuck? People can't have no regular names. The guy from Sentimental Value, Andrew Jurgensen from One Battle After Another, Michael P. Shower, whatever, from Sinners. It's kind of funny that a white guy, editing this black film, but I guess we'll start with Memo on this one. Best film editing, Memo. What do you think?
I know. I mean, look, this is one where I'm like, I'll say that Marty Supreme was really well edited. I mean, they were all really well. Sentimental Value was beautifully told too, but I think Sinners is going to get it. It's a flashier editing, and it's just got a lot of love, that movie. So I feel like people are going to be like, oh, editing. I mean, it is well edited too, but I have to say Marty Supreme was really well cut.
And you're not saying that just for Scott?
No. It was really that one. Yeah, no, I think Sinners is going to win, but my pick would be Marty Supreme.
Okay.
Oh, well, how are you scoring Memo on that one? He just did I think should win, will win type of thing.
No, go with my
He's going with
Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Okay. Put me down for Sinners, and I just put headphones on.
We know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you don't know. This is a video cast, so we can see.
Well, I don't know. No one ever pays attention to me in normal.
I am always
life,
paying
so.
attention to you. I'm looking at everybody. I am going to pick one battle after another.
Ooh.
That just seems like one of those editing movies that I don't know. I feel like it's got to win something. Wait, somebody just said they hate Timothy Chalamet. What did I just see?
Yeah.
Who was that? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Alina.
Don't put that up. Mike,
Oliphant.
what are you going to pick, Mike?
I'm gonna go with one battle after another.
Wow.
And is anybody in the chat room picking anything? I didn't see.
Someone wrote Sinners.
Sinners.
Who picked that one?
Cat.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we move on to best costume design. We have Deborah Lee Scott from Welcome Back, Kotter, Ruthie Carter, Kate Hawley, Miyako Belize, but that's a picture of Timothy Chalamet, of course, for Scotty's purposes, and Malgosia Turd. Wait, Deborah Lee Scott, from what I was told, Deborah Lee Scott is dead. Am I wrong?
Well, she's dead to
I
me.
don't know.
After Welcome Back, Kotter, I believe her husband died in 9/11, and then I think she just started drinking. Oh, that's the actual Deborah Lee Scott. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Nobody likes a good hotsy-totsy joke from the 70s. Best costume design, Frankenstein, Sinners, Hamnet. What? Marty Supreme and Avatar. Best costume design. I'll let Scott go first this time.
We're on costume. Frankenstein.
Memo?
Yeah, I think it's Frankenstein.
I am only picking that because it's like out of control. Like you have to put up $4,000 to win $100. So I will also say that. And Mike,
Yeah, Frankenstein.
anybody in the chat room say anything?
Not yet.
Frankenstein. Wow. It doesn't look that great to me.
I think somebody said one battle, no? Or is that for the previous one?
That's for the previous one.
Previous.
I mean, I can't believe Marty Supreme is, I mean, it's like, what are the, I mean, look at Avatar, look at all this crap, except for, I guess, Frankenstein's the only one that actually has costumes that look complicated. Looks like with Marty Supreme, I could go to a thrift shop and costume it myself, like I did for Turbocharge.
No, wait a minute. I thought John Jordan was our costume designer.
He did some of it. All right, he did most of it. But you see what I'm saying? You see my point?
I see.
You could have a complete crazed lunatic go to a store and pick out something. All right, best cinematography. We're getting to the good ones now. It's one battle after another. Sinners, this Train Dreams that keeps. Remember, did you see Train Dreams?
Yeah, it was really beautiful. But
Marty Supreme and Frankenstein, all trying to figure out who has the most beautiful movie in best cinematography. A week later says Hamnet sounds like the pig catcher's unit of Animal Control Center. I agree. This is a horrible name.
That's funny.
Okay, we'll start with Memo this time. Best cinematography.
Yeah, these are all really good, beautifully shot. So, but like, I think working backwards from what didn't win or what isn't going to get best picture, I feel that makes me think that one battle after another will win cinematography.
Oh, interesting. I see a week later saying, oh, that's what we just said. Scott?
Put me down for one battle on this one.
Yeah, but how much? 500?
Yes, please.
I guess I'll pick the same. And Mike, what about you?
Yeah, one battle.
All right. Let me know.
Hey, Dave, did you see one battle?
I haven't seen anything. The only thing I saw was Weapons, and that was the
movies.
greatest movie I've ever seen.
Which one?
Weapons.
Oh. I saw that
Oh,
too.
dear.
I
Good.
loved it. And the reason I saw that one is because the bartender at the bar that I go to, usually after this show, told me that I must see it, because the script was incredible, and boy was he correct. Let alone the bidding war they had over. I can't believe it's not nominated for anything besides this one category, but it's after the bidding war for writing on it, I don't understand how it's not nominated for best screenplay or something. I mean, there's such a heavy bidding war that Jordan Peele, that's his name, right? Fired his management company after they couldn't get the rights.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't understand how a movie like that, only because it came out, 6 months earlier, doesn't, whatever, and that yet The Sinners is same thing and it's sweeping. I don't know. Anyway,
Well, I mean, it's like a horror comedy, right? Like that never gets a lot of.
no, it's not a comedy, but
Wait, Weapons?
yeah,
It's not a con.
not a
Well,
comedy.
I thought it was like I
It's-
thought it was kind of funny. Yeah.
I didn't find
I
it
mean,
that
the
funny.
Amy Madigan character
Anyway,
is so outrageous.
We got everybody on this one now. Best production design. This is boring. We have one battle after another: Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Frankenstein, and Sinners. Scott, you want to go first?
I'm going again with Frankenstein. This is
Yeah,
like
it
my
seems like the one. I
third-
think, did it win at the BAFTA Awards?
I don't know.
It did.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's an overwhelming favorite. Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Memo, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I have to go with. I personally actually don't think it was that great. The production design, it was very generic and like predictable to me. I was like, that's what you would do if you had $1 million, $1 zillion dollars. But I don't know how you'd beat it. Like it's just too slick and opulent and everything. So yeah.
And Mike?
I'll go with One Battle.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And okay. Now we go to best animated feature. Elio, Arco. That seems silly. K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or the character of Rain. Come on, you're not going to win with two names. And Zootopia 2. Are you kidding? Come on. Now, why would an animated feature about a gas station?
I don't know. I would have voted for that if that was the movie.
Okay, here's the real one. All right, so I'll tell you a little bit about these. Arco, I think produced or maybe voiced by Natalie Portman. A 10-year-old boy from an idyllic cloud-dwelling future who steals a time travel device and accidentally gets stranded in the year 2075. Elio, an underdog with an active imagination, finds himself inadvertently beamed up to the Communiverse, an interplanetary organization with representatives from galaxies far and wide, mistakenly identified as Earth's ambassador. It finally got funny once I got to the end. K-pop Demon Hunters. This sounds hilarious. I didn't even know what the premise was. When K-pop superstars Rumi, Mira, and Zoe aren't selling out stadiums or topping the Billboard charts, they're moonlighting as demon hunters to protect their fans from ever-present supernatural danger. That sounds like fun. Cookie Monster agrees. Little Amelie, or character of Rain. Amelie is a little Belgian girl born in Japan, thanks to her friend Nisho-san. The world is full of adventure and discovery. On her third birthday, an event changes the course of her life. And Zootopia 2, who cares? And Elio is the Pixar yearly one, which doesn't win all the time anymore. So I mean, are we all just going with this K-pop Demon Hunters? Is there any
it's
other?
the most successful like film ever on Netflix or something like that.
Is
It's,
that
like,
right?
ridiculous. Something. It's like
Yeah.
So we're all doing that. We're all
Oh,
going.
I'm
in?
definitely going with K-pop. Yeah.
I'm gonna do Zootopia too. No, for real. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but how can it be?
And Zootopia 2 did great too. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure they all did. I'm sure Elio did great, but
Yeah, he really did pretty bad actually.
K-pop Demon Hunters is like a phenomenon that can't be stopped.
Right. It's a phenomenon.
All right, so we'll
Put
leave
the
it
man
at that.
down for Zootopia.
What?
Man wants Zootopia. Give him
Yeah,
Zootopia.
no. Yeah, I got him.
It's an allegory for Palestine.
So just give him the Zootopia. Just
All right.
It's Mike's sick. Just give him this.
I feel sick too. All right, here we go. Best adapted screenplay. We have Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. The girls from Hamnet. You got to be kidding. Guillermo del Toro, our favorite, Frankenstein. Bugonia and Train Dreams. This is a tough one. Does possibly Paul Thomas Anderson win? I don't think he's ever won before. Scott, you want to go first?
I'm going with Paul Thomas Anderson.
You are. Okay.
Yeah.
Memo?
It is a tricky one. I feel like this is an underdog category.
It always is.
Yeah, I don't think Anderson.
Okay.
Maybe, but I mean, it's the obvious. I don't know. Anyway, I debated a lot because I thought Train Dreams could steal it, and I think Hamnet could steal it, and I think I'm gonna go with Hamnet.
That's not a bad idea with the two chicks winning because I don't think that's ever happened before. You know what? You know what? I'm going to go with Memo says. I'm going to go with Hamnet too. I don't want them to win, but only because the movie just sounds so stupid. But I haven't seen it.
You would actually.
It's really good.
But I don't think two girls have. Has a woman ever won Best Adapted Screenplay?
Well, just so you know, Chloe Zhao, she's the one that made. Why am I blanking on that movie? She won.
Billboards?
She won. What's that?
What's it called? Billboard?
No. It's the one. It's the one about. It's got Frances McDormand. And they're all like homeless and living in the middle of the.
It's like 2 years ago. She won Best Director.
She won Best Director. It was and Hamnet looked super boring. I agree. I was like, I could not care less. And then I watched it. I was like, wow, this movie is incredibly good. So.
All right, Mike, what do you think?
Wasn't her movie also 3 Billboards outside of?
No, that was that playwright. That guy.
But that was Frances McDormand, though. That's why I thought that's why he was.
It is Frances McDormand, but that wasn't her. That was a playwright. He's written.
I see. Okay.
Mike, what do you think?
I think Hamnet too. My heart says Begonia, but I think Hamnet's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. I will tell you that One Battle After Another is the odds-on favorite. So you'd win a little money if you pick Hamnet. When I say a little, a lot. You put $50 on Hamnet, you win like $300.
Put me down.
Best original screenplay. This is interesting. We have Blue Moon, the Lorenz Hart story. I'll put a week late down for that too. It was Just an Accident. The guys from Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler. Sinners, I love saying that name. Ryan Coogler. How you doing? For this is best original screenplay. Memo?
I think this is where Sentimental Value sneaks in. I mean, I loved Blue Moon, but I think Sentimental Value is going to get this one.
Scott?
I'm going to go with Ryan Coogler. Just because I think this might be the chance for him to be up at the podium because I don't think he's going to get director. So yeah, I'm going to go with Ryan Coogler. Sinners.
Mike?
Coogler.
I am torn. I think Sentimental Value Memo has a point, but then you guys have a point too. And Sinners is some form of also phenomenon for some reason. Yeah. Again, I haven't seen it, but if it's not going to win anything else, then I think I'm with you. So I'll go with that too.
Yeah, it's a tricky. The thing is, like, I feel like it was really good in many ways, but the screenplay is not the strength of this movie. It was other things.
Well, we also know that sometimes that does make a difference.
Right. Who knows? Yeah.
Give out an award. Although lately they've been pretty good about giving it to something that actually deserves it. So I don't know. It's not like the old days anymore when we could do whatever we wanted and everyone was white. Folks, thank you.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine if Sinners wins like nothing?
Oh God.
It's happened before. It happened to Spike Lee like 100 times.
It'd be crazy.
Geez, now I'm thinking about what Memo's saying. Well, maybe they'll give it to one of the actors or actresses for sentimental value. They're nominated for everything. Maybe they'll pick up something there. So I'll stick with what I have. We'll go for Best Supporting Actress. Speaking of which,
Are we going on to that? Okay.
yeah, we got some really lovely ladies from Sentimental Value. This Elle Fanning, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce this other girl's name. And they have Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another, Wunmi Masako, oh Jesus Christ, Sinners, and Amy Madigan from Uncle Buck. I guess I'll go with Memo first here.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, I would go with either of the sentimental value ones from my point of view, but I think they're going to cancel each other out, and
Mhm.
Amy Madigan's going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have to cancel each other out. Absolutely. Okay. Scott?
So yeah, Amy.
Well, actually, I wrote down Amy Madigan, but I'm changing my vote right now to Tayana Taylor for One Battle. David, was something you just said about. Oh no, you were talking about Sinners. I just think that she's had quite a year. She was on Saturday Night Live at the same time that she was on the cover of Vanity Fair. She has won, maybe she won the Golden Globe, I can't remember, and she gave a phenomenal speech. So that always helps. So Tiana Taylor.
See, this
Mike,
is the
what do you-
kind of commentary I was waiting for. I haven't heard it throughout the show. This is good. This is like the insider scoop that I was missing.
He's confused because it's remote. You know, he's not. He likes being live and in person.
Dave keeps cutting me off. I always have a lot to say.
Oh, am I cutting you off? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mike, what do you think?
I think Amy Madigan.
I'll tell you why I think Amy Madigan, because it's the only movie I've seen. And when I saw it, she scared me so much, and I couldn't believe it was Amy Madigan after I looked it up. Could not believe it. She scared me so much. She was so incredible in this movie that there's a radio station called WFMU in Jersey City with this morning host named Clay Pigeon, who I thought was her doing the voice, and now it's hard for me to listen to that guy in the morning because she really did a number. But what an incredible performance to go from Uncle Buck to this, and I love that kind of
from
shit.
Uncle Buck straight to this. Yeah, but she won the SAG award about 2 weeks ago and gave one of the all-time worst speeches. So I think that might hurt her chances.
Oh, hey, that's a real thing. Sometimes when you mess up in front of your peers.
She just went on and on and on, train of thought, and she just was like,
"Oh,
it was a disaster."
That's interesting. That's interesting.
That's a good call. I don't follow this.
And it was right at the height of Oscar voting. But then again, she is the favorite to win the SAG. The actors category, whatever, there are the most members from that union at the Academy, so she does have the numbers on her side. But I'm saying she just might have lost it. I don't know. I'm just going with that. It
depends when the votes were in, I guess.
Oh, it was right before. Yes, it was before.
All right, we'll go to Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, you should, sentimental values. Insightful comment about Curb Your Enthusiasm is important to note. I'm joking, but it's good. I like it.
Best Supporting Actor, we have Benicio del Toro, Jacob Elordi. Who knew how hot that guy was? I hate when they make hot people ugly. Delroy Lindo, Sean Penn, and Stellan Skarsgård. We have two actors working with former James Bonds here in the photos. And of course, Sean Penn in truly his greatest role of all time. And he really shouldn't win anything except to go back in history and time for that award. But Scott, what do you think?
Well, it came down to Mr. Sean Penn and Mr. Skarsgård for me because sentimental value. It's his film, if you know what I mean. But I kind of like the idea that Sean Penn is touted as one of the great actors of all time, and this would be his third. So let's give it to Sean Penn.
And to win a Best Supporting is always interesting, as what happened to Jack Nicholson and
Right.
people like that. People like that, just like where you're not trying to, taking a role like that is interesting once you've won 2 Oscars yourself. So people like that.
Wait, he has Milk, and he has, what's the other one?
Dead Man Walking, I believe. Memo?
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
I loved Benicio del Toro's character. I thought he was amazing, but I don't think he's going to win. And I'm going to go with Delroy Lindo. I feel like he's got.
Wow.
It's like he's been around forever. This is like a chance for the Academy to sort of make up for their past sins, which is a little silly, but it's how they work. And yeah.
I'm going to go with Stellan Skarsgård. I think he's been around forever and maybe due. And it's put on, he's like, does a great performance every single time. And I don't think he's ever won.
Okay, the other Sean Penn win was Mystic River.
Yeah.
I believe it was Susan Sarandon who won for Dead Man Walking, I guess.
Yeah. He was nominated for Dead Man Walking, Sweet and Lowdown, and I Am Sam as well.
Who's nominated
for those 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right. In addition
Mike,
to
what are you going to pick for this?
Delroy Lindo.
Really?
Yes.
Where did that come from? Just for what Memo said?
And his jacket.
And his jacket. But listen, if he wins, that's a huge win, and he's beloved in Hollywood. So that's not so crazy,
Yeah, I think that as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I was not that impressed with Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. I mean, he's an amazing actor, but I didn't find his performance that great.
If Jacob Elordi would win, that would ruin it. You can't win when you're in costume. It's just, I hate when they do that. I mean, it's just not right. But a week late says Delroy Lindo is due. How do you like that? Write that down. So now we go to Best Actress. And here we have Jessie Buckley, who everybody's talking about, whoever that is, in Hamnet. The really sexy Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. The stupid Kate Hudson, who should not be in this category in Song Song Blue.
Stop it. What are you talking about? You would love this movie.
Rensby in Sentimental Value, and
Phenomenal.
Emma Stone in Bugonia. I'll go with Scott since he is very adamant about this category.
Just a couple things. Dave, you would love Kate Hudson in Song Song Blue. You would love the movie, and she's absolutely wonderful.
You would be incorrect about that.
You're crazy. Rose Byrne could normally win, or If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, but that movie was just strange. That's like turmoil porn. It was just terrible to watch. It's a good movie, but I'm going to go with Jessie Buckley. She's won every single award, so I don't see how she loses.
Yeah, Memo?
If it was me, I would have gone with Rose Byrne. She was incredible. That was like an amazing performance. Like
Trauma point. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but it was so good. Like I was blown away by how good she was. But I agree. I think Hamnet's going to take this one with Jessie Buckley.
Yeah, Mike.
I agree with the Jessie Buckley. I don't. Yeah. If I'm infatuated with her, then the rest of the world has to be too. Then because I don't really get like that.
I will tell you that you would have to put up $10,000 to win $100. She is such a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if even Rose Byrne, who's the second, would win, and you put up $100, you win $1,300. That is it would be one of the greatest upsets in Oscar history, ironically, if Rose Byrne or any of these other people won. So yes, just
so Rose Byrne is second from all 5.
Yeah. Second by a long shot.
Right.
The next one is Kate Hudson, and she's way behind. So fascinating stuff. Here we go. Here's your category, Scott. Is this the year? Is this the year? Best actor, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's already got one. Michael B. Jordan. He could be due. Ethan Hawke. Interesting, but I don't see it. Wagner Moore. There he is, your boy in The Secret Agent. And then the great Timothy Chalamet.
How come you didn't put a picture of Michael Jordan with a basketball for Sinners?
I was trying not to be rude. I actually thought that would be racist.
Wow, even you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll save Scott for last.
Thank you.
Memo, your thoughts. And go ahead.
All
And break
right,
Scotty's heart.
I don't think he's the odds-on favorite, but if you watch Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, he is so good. He was he was the best. He was incredible. I've never been an Ethan Hawke fan. He was amazing. So yeah, I'm going with Ethan Hawke.
That would be a major upset. Mike?
Chalamet.
Chalamet is the odds-on favorite, but not by much. And the thing is, apparently he just was talking about how much ballet sucks, and now the Met is very, very upset with him.
That's not what he said.
His comments, and now
that's not what he said.
He may not win because of what he said.
You know what? I think he bet against himself. Pete Rosing the situation.
But wasn't the voting closed by then?
He's Pete Rosing the situation. He bet against himself.
Pete Rosing, right. All right, Scotty, give us what you got then.
All right. First of all, I was not going to go. You put me down for Timothy Chalamet and do it right now. But I was not going to go with him because I thought he's had, let's say, a bad award season. But I'm going to say Timothy Chalamet, and I really, really want him to win right now because everyone's so fucking pissed me off the past week and a half by being so stupid, by saying comments like what you just said. So let me just explain to the audience what my friend Timothy Chalamet said. May I? Yeah. What he was saying to Mr. McConaughey on the CNN.com is that he's talking about less and less people going to movie theaters. And he's interested in movie theaters because he works in movies. And he doesn't want film to become like opera and ballet, which are struggling and which no one seems to be supporting. So he's not coming out against ballet. He's not coming out against opera. He's just saying that he wants film to continue to be able to succeed. To have any type of, I'm not done. To have any type of knowledge about Timothy Chalamet is to know that he comes from a cultured family in New York City. He grew up behind backstage at Avery at Lincoln Center because his family, his mom and his sister both dance in New York City Ballet. To say that he's not supportive of the arts is asinine. Timothy Chalamet, I want this in everyone's face, and I hope he wins.
I hope he wins too. The odds-on favorites are him and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, by the way, my T-shirt.
I'm having a tough one with this one because the guy is Timothy Chalamet, even though he's young, he's kind of
third nomination.
Yeah, exactly.
But Scotty, I got a question.
Almost in a row, right?
Yes, sir.
I got a question for Scotty. If you're able to put aside your love of him, and I agree that he is a talented thespian, his whole demeanor in the last, not just about the ballet thing, but just for a while now, right? There's this sort of
Did I not start my speech with saying he's had a very bad award season?
No. But I think part of the right. But I mean, do you feel like he's just not someone that the industry wants to embrace despite his talent because he is so sort of himself, whatever you want to say?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the industry doesn't want to embrace or he's just getting a lot of pushback in the past year and a half, ever since he won that SAG award for the Bob Dylan movie. Things have been going wrong. His demeanor has been all wrong. His attitude has been wrong. He's been going about things the wrong way. And now everything is just blown up in his face with the stupid opera ballet, controversy.
Right.
Listen, let's not forget he is a box office draw. So all those people in that room, he makes money for them. All of his movies make money. They're just not liking the way that he's going about drawing attention to him and the movies. I'm on their side. I don't like it either. But the movies make money and he always gets good reviews. No one can say that he's not a great actor. Right. Actually, there are morons online. So this is why I'm in a bad mood all the time. because there's fucking people out there saying that he's not a good actor, and he is a good actor, and everybody fucking knows that.
He is a good actor,
He
and
is
he
a good
seems
actor.
like a good guy.
They need to give
Like
him
you
this
said,
award
he-
so I can just calm down.
He somehow grew up in Manhattan unaffected. He really seems unaffected, which is incredible to be so
Well, I
young.
don't know. I agree with you there. I think he's
Jesus
he's
Christ, I'm
way
trying to
more
throw the kid a
effective.
bone. He won't even give me that
All
memo.
right.
You believe this
All
guy? All
No,
right.
I mean-
Well, that's the choices here. So we're going, three of us are going with Timothy Chalamet. What is Catalina saying, Mike? I can't see it.
That's great. I still pay to go to the opera and ballet, just like I pay to go see the movies in an art house cinema. But still, I still didn't like what he said.
Well, I don't understand that comment.
Well, she's
after-
Well,
Chilean.
I mean,
She's Italian.
to play devil's advocate, even though you are technically
kidding,
correct,
Caroline.
Scott,
He's crazy.
he was a bit flippant and dismissive about the art forms, even though he didn't actually say it.
I still believe it was taken out of context, like Scotty says. And what the hell is he talking to Matthew McConaughey? That's his problem. Did never appear on a show where Matthew McConaughey's interviewing somebody. That's the problem. So we'll leave it at that. Let's go to Best Director. Here we go. We're wrapping things up. We have that Chloe Zhao from Hamnet, Josh Safdie from Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Who will take home Best Director? Scott.
I'm going with Paul Thomas Anderson on this one.
I thought for sure for some reason you were going with anything that's Marty Supreme, but
No,
I'm
because
gonna
Josh
go with him
Safdie
too.
ran into trouble right around the nominations. There was that whole, or I think it was an article that came out about allegations that there was an girl on set, I can't remember which movie, and that she was not treated very well.
oh boy.
Yes,
although to be
Heat
clear,
Road.
it was Benny who was doing the bad treatment, and Josh who was
okay.
responsible about it. But they both,
Yeah.
because of their name, they both got
Right.
down.
I'm also going with Paul Thomas Anderson memo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he should deserve it. I thought Chloe Zhao did a much better job, and or Joaquin Trier. But you're right. I think this is a year they finally give PTA
It's a lifetime achievement award, we would say,
Right.
just the way Martin Scorsese won for Departed or something like that.
Right.
Mike, your thoughts the same?
Paul Thomas Anderson, yeah.
Mike and Catalina. All right, so that is, and he is the odds-on favorite. He won for the Directors Guild, which they say is a precursor that historically predicts the Oscar winner.
Mm-hmm.
So took home the honor at the Golden Globes. So it does seem, unless he does something incredibly stupid, well, even that apparently doesn't seem to matter. You could do something, you could punch somebody in the face at the Oscars, and they still give you an award. Gotta be kidding me. Here
The
we go.
voting had already been done.
all this crap, the horrible year in film 2026, it'll never be remembered. Here are 10 awful pictures that are nominated for Best Picture, and one of them is going to describe 2026. Will it be Begonia, F1, Frankenstein meets
Abbott
Abbott
and Costello.
Costello, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, this ridiculous Train Dreams, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners, or Secret Agent Man. We'll begin. And believe me, there, I don't know if there's a real favorite here, but we'll begin with Memo this time.
Yeah, there is actually. And the favorite is One Battle. So put me down for One Battle. I originally had Sinners down. Sorry. I originally had Sinners down, but then I started looking at some of the prediction sites, and it was in second place, but way far in second place. So I'm going with One Battle.
Scott, did you see One Battle After Another?
Yeah, I saw it a long time
Did you
ago.
like it?
It was not my favorite, no. But I liked it. I just didn't get what all the hype was about.
It's like I haven't seen it obviously, but I haven't talked to anybody that says they love it. Like I've heard about
I
Sinners.
have.
Yeah, I know people. I mean, look, I don't like him I hate his films, to be honest. I don't find them very good. This was my favorite of his films that I've ever seen. I enjoyed it, which was shocking because I usually don't enjoy his movies. But At the one battle after another. Yeah, I still don't think this is like nearly. There are better movies in this batch. Begonia
That's what I'm
was
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Begonia was so good. Hamnet was amazing. It truly is an incredibly beautifully.
What's it about? Is it about Hamlet?
Which one?
Yeah, it's about
the-
Shakespeare and his wife, and I don't know if I don't want to spoil the story, but Hamlet died when he was like a kid, so the real kid whose name is Hamnet, not Hamlet. So like, this is a story about them. Like, it's just a great take on. I would, if it was like Shakespeare in Love or something stupid like that, I would have hated it. But this was an amazing film, and Shakespeare's a minor character. He's not the main point of the film. It's really good.
Oh, but
Dave, it's actually like a modern story about a dad who has to go away to work, and like the mom is left to take care of the kids.
So it takes place in modern day?
No.
No. It takes place back then.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
it's just the issues that the family's dealing with are quite modern.
Right. Anyway,
well,
I think it's amazing, but I think Sinners is going to take it.
You think Sinners is going to take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike, what do you think?
I think one battle, but I would like to see Guillermo del Toro make a remake of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
That would have been
in a
better.
weird, gritty,
Me too.
stylistic take.
I would like that too. I mean, I enjoyed his Pinocchio, so why not? I do like Guillermo del Toro, unless he was the guy that made The Shape of Water. But
He was.
Yeah, remember?
God, I hate
Was.
that movie, but I do enjoy most of his movies very much. I'm going to go with Train Dreams. It's the obvious winner, and no, it should be no I'm kidding. I'd be still fucked up.
You had me there.
If you put up $100, you win $50,000. That were a win. It's totally worth making a play on, but obviously no. I will also go with One Battle After Another, and then of course I will have to see it if it won. And I don't know. Sometimes at this point I'm a little sick of Leonardo DiCaprio in anything at this point. I don't know why. I always liked him, and I feel like his last.
I think he would like One Battle. I really do.
He was good. You saying?
He was like,
he's good.
He's
Yeah.
always good. He's always good. There's
Yeah.
just something missing in his performances lately, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Dave, I totally see you liking this movie, though.
Yeah.
I think Dave will like Begonia. He'll definitely enjoy Begonia. It's weird and cool and
Yeah.
interesting and funny and
I just
bizarre.
hated the ending, which I won't talk about.
Well, I do. I'll probably like Sinners too, right? I mean, is it like Weapons at all? Is it like scary?
It's no. Well, I mean, I don't know. The point of the movie isn't like a horror movie. The point of the movie is like it's talking about legacy and history,
Oh,
but it's wrapped in a vampire movie. Yes,
I see.
it's good.
I'm
Oh,
just waiting for Scotty to turn around. I only did that for you, of course. That's how we end our show every year with the most handsomest picture of Timothée Chalamet I could find. And of course, Judy and Liza, young Liza.
that's
How
an
old is
amazing.
Judy
I don't
Liza?
think I've seen that picture. That's incredible. That's a great picture.
Of which one? They're both incredible.
No, him. Forget him. No. Liza and Judy.
That's why I hate
Oh,
when he dresses up with the mustache and everything. Look how gorgeous he is when he's just dressed up normal.
My prediction is that he's going to shave the mustache for the Oscars. I don't know why he's had it this long.
But I want him to grow his hair like that and wear a nice suit jacket. Now, how old do we think Liza is here? Like 15, 16?
No, that would be about 17, 18 then.
What do we think in the 60s?
Of course, yeah. Of course, it's the 60s.
Yeah.
I didn't
think she
realize
got
how much Liza looks like Judy. at
Oh,
that
yeah. Big time.
age. I did not realize that.
And yeah, so that was probably, what do you think? That's like a year before Judy dies, or?
No. This is like this is about 5-6 years before she.
Is this
died.
television special Judy? Because it looks
No,
too
this
old
is
for that.
after that.
After that, okay.
This is
Yeah.
after that. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the story. We have all our selections made for Sunday. Again, what a horrible selection of films. The only thing I'm excited
You haven't
about
seen
is
any of them.
You didn't see anything.
yeah, well, because they stink, and I'm not interested. And,
I don't know why. There are movies I know you would like. It's
I
crazy.
know.
I
It's
don't
just
even know
weird.
why you would say you would not like Songs on Blue. You would love it.
Or
God.
Zootopia too.
Yeah, or freaking
on,
you
Mike.
will love Blue Moon. It's such a it's like
Because
right
I'm gay.
yeah.
You know what, Memo?
Starters.
What about that Three Asses of the Desert movie?
3 guys naked from the waist down.
No, the donkey one.
Oh, 3 asses together. Wait, the Blue Moon is interesting because what I talk about in the lecture is Words and Music, which is the Mickey Rooney
The film.
movie. Oh, thank you, Vanan Fito. Thank you. What I thank you a week late. That film, the Hart estate was furious about because he's not gay in the movie, and his family knew he was gay. So I guess they finally figured out his. That's why he was, not being able to come out back then. It must have been absolutely torturous.
Memo, I'm
God, he can't
surprised
even
you
answer that
like
question.
You
What?
surprised what?
I'm surprised, Memo, that you like that movie so much.
Oh, it was just so well written, and Ethan Hawke is so he just channels like a character. I mean, I can't tell you how if it's accurate or not, but just for what it was, he's so.
But the whole thing, it's like it almost looked like a student film in that it's only shot at Sardi's. Do you know what I mean? Like there's
Right.
no
Is that true? It's
other
only shot at
locations.
Sardi's?
It's like a play. It's like
It's supposed
like,
to take place there.
It all takes place in like one room, and it's him talking 99% of the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Mr. Hart was like my size or even shorter than me. And the way that they had to shoot Ethan Hawke was just was ridiculous.
A week late says
Cast
Scotty.
a real short person. You
A
know?
week
I
late.
mean, that may be true, but God, he was.
A week late says keep using those headphones, Scott.
Okay.
Like all year round.
Right. I'm never taking these off.
Why? I think it fixed our issue. That's why it made the more pleasurable show. I think this was a good quality show. I think we've done it again, and it came in on time and didn't waste too much time. And I think we did a good job. And I guess we'll see next week, Mike. Should we come back next week at the
Can.
the thing, or maybe in 2 weeks?
I mean, let's just do it next Tuesday if you guys are available.
That's a really
Oh,
good.
no, next Tuesday is St. Patrick's Day. Not that,
Oh.
but
Doesn't matter to me, but up to you.
God, you don't want to be in New York on that day.
I know. I was just
Yeah,
scheduled.
we can do it remote. That's fine. I won't be in town, so we can do it remote.
Right. No, I was saying remote. What do you think? I mean, you guys around that day, or I don't know. Maybe we should.
Yeah, or
That's my dream.
if you want to do in person in 2 weeks, I could do that too. I like.
Oh
seeing
no,
you.
it wouldn't be in person. It would be remote either way. Mike doesn't come back till April, so.
Oh.
All right, we'll figure it out, folks, and we'll let you know,
Okay.
of course, and check my Instagram page for that
I'm
information.
going to keep these on just to be sure.
And thank you, Mr. Gorenstein. Obviously, check out his incredible X account, or Twitter as they used to call it in Liza Outlives.
Yes.
And Memo, where can we see you or your films and you and your band?
My band, the Obi Strips. Yeah, we'll be playing in May in Manhattan. The OBI Strips. Just follow us on all the socials. At the Obi Strips. It's good stuff.
And we should also frequent your bar in Queens. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, how many people actually live in the city that are watching the show? Come to I'm doing an Oscar trivia night tomorrow for fun, inspired by all this. It's going to be wacky. Solid State in Woodside, Queens.
It's a pinball bar. It's fantastic.
The pinball bar.
Let me know if you need me to come and lecture about Timothy Chalamet.
The beer
If
section
you come, you can
is very
do a
good,
Timothy
but,
Chalamet thing. If you come, yeah.
your beer selection isn't very good, but I like the play.
We have all local craft beers. Jessica doesn't like that. So.
Well, I'm allergic to IPAs, so that's a problem, and that's what everybody has nowadays. So I have to just get bottled beer there, which I hate. But anyway, Mike, are you going to be anywhere? Are you too sick? Did you have to cancel stuff?
I'm nowhere the next 2 weeks now.
Smart. Take care of yourself. Get better. Sound horrible. I mean, but thank you for being able to do the show at least, even though you're sick. And everybody enjoy the Oscars on this Sunday, the Ides of March. And we'll see you either next week or in 2 with our results. See who is the winner next time. Good night, everybody. Thank you, everybody in the chat room, for coming in. We'll see you next time. Bye.